Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about cyberbullying, the continuous cyberbullying problem, or cyber abuse that I'm facing from the time being. The cyberbullying towards me is actually increasing in its number and getting more outrageous in its contents. I don't want to comment on those meaningless and abusive contents. After all, it is just bullying. I didn't read their bullying articles in details, but I found that my acts of exposing Karmapa was basically described as a plan to destroy Karmapa. This accusation against me made me think deeply about the whole thing, just like what happened in year 2010 when I was working for Buddhist secondary school. Similarly, I have done something that made the school principal, the vice principal, and other colleague teachers very angry. There was an extracurricular activity held by the other colleagues. It was an activity after final exam to get the students to go out to the sea for fishing cuttlefish. The first moment when I heard about this event, I bursted out into tears. I thought it was a Buddhist school and it is not appropriate to kill the beings. I went to the principal's office to talk about the issue with the principal, and I said this is a Buddhist school and we should educate the students to protect the living beings instead of killing beings, and I requested him to cancel the activity, but he disagreed to cancel the event. He said they have already organized it and collected the money from the students' parents, and it was hard to change or cancel the plan. No matter how I explained, how I begged him, no matter how I cried in tears, he still insisted his decision of continuing their original plan for the cuttlefish fishing activity. He didn't change his mind. I didn't know what to do, and I just wanted to protect the marine lives and the purity of the karma of the students, teachers, and the principal. I was the panel chairperson of the Buddhist studies in the school at that time, so I had a strong sense of responsibility to stop the unwholesome deeds of the people and save the marine lives. I only wanted to protect them and help them. Without any other choices, I reported it to the school organizer. Then the principal received his warning letter. The principal got very angry with me, and many other teachers got angry with me as well. I was very upset because everyone got angry with me, showing dark faces to me. The principal and the vice principal even abused me in harsh words. Everyone probably did not understand my intention and my points of view, and they got angry with me, and so they attacked me in words in a very rude manner. I felt my heart was like being stabbed, but I was happy that the lives killing event was eventually cancelled. At that time, I just got a promotion from a CM post to a GM post, and I signed the contract, but suddenly, because of the cuttlefish fishing event, I broke a nice human relationship with the principal, the vice principal, and the other colleagues. I made myself fall into a very difficult time. The principal pointed at me with his finger and said, "You think you can harm me? You are only harming yourself." Yes, he said like that to me. I was in tears. In his office, I couldn't reply in a single word, and I just cried, and I just couldn't believe he used the word harm to describe my action, you know. He is a Catholic, not a Buddhist. I thought he would not be able to understand my intention, so I just leave it. My heart was broken. My heart was like stabbed by his words, you know. It was after students' final exam at that time, and I felt my responsibility in that school was finished, and I felt it was the time for me to disappear. So I finally resigned, left the school, and accepted a new job offer. In fact, I never thought to harm or destroy anyone from start to end. What I was thinking is to protect people. But I think my destiny is playing with me. After 10 years, I'm now facing exactly the same situation. After I realized that Karmapa was fishing and preying on women, I found myself became like a stupid cuttlefish, and I was like fished and eaten by the Karmapa in an insidious way. So I reported it and exposed it to the public because I wanted to save other lives of women and also protect the purity of the karma of the Karmapa. What I want to destroy is not Karmapa himself. It's not his 5 aggregates altogether. What I want to destroy is his negative behaviors towards women, his bad karma, his pleasure, etc. I'm not his enemy. His own negative behaviors and his negative minds are his real enemies. These enemies have been killing and destroying him gradually, so what I have done is to help him cope with these enemies. I still remembered 10 years ago in year 2011, he asked me how you loved me. I said to him, if someone wants to kill you, I will protect you and I will be willing to be killed for you. I don't know if he still remembers my words. It was a conversation through a Skype video call in 2011 when I was in Sarah College in Dharamshala. It's like once upon a winter time, so I don't have any record in hands, but I told him. I answered like that. I want to show a picture to you people. It was taken in year 2012 in Gudu Monastery, his library. Do you people really think the stupid little fish really wants to destroy this big being? How can you say it is my plan to destroy Karmapa? It's ridiculous, you know. And you can see he is still alive now, very big. He is still in good shape, having a lot of believers and followers. You know, he is still a shining Dharma king, giving a lot of public speakings. How can he be destroyed by me, who is like a little fish? You know, I'm not a shark. Finally, 10 years passed. I exposed Karmapa. I exposed everything because I have been on my own way to protect him, and of course to protect many other women who might be as stupid as me to fall into his trap. I have chosen the way that I think is the most suitable for protecting his karma and other lives of potential women victims. I think my acts of exposing the Karmapa is good and meaningful for everyone. It has its own educational value. I know he did deceive, manipulate, and abuse women in a very insidious way, and I'm just reporting it. If he did not do all these insidious things, how can I expose him here and sacrifice my reputation and all of my future? With all this cyberbullying, I've been like bearing million stabs onto my heart already. I'm like being killed because of him. Each time after I released one video to the public, they produced more than 10 videos and articles to attack me. I'm not a warrior, you know. I'm just a human being. I'm just using my life to protect everyone, especially the Karmapa and other potential victims who are like his cuttlefish. Now, I'm bearing the stabs by everyone with the cyber abuse. It's totally fine, but I hate wars. If there are wars, there are no peace, no understandings, no honesty, no loving kindness, and no compassion. I think we need more understandings and love for one another in this human world. The world outside is already very bad. Why do we, the fellow human beings, make more wars on it? And therefore, I hope you stop bullying and make peace to the world. Thank you.